Stop scrolling. The number on your driver's license is about to lose its power over you. Your guardian angel submitted an urgent reclassification at 4:51 a.m. this morning. The file header reads, "Chronological age nullified. Kairos season activated." And here's what the report says: they believe the lie that time ran out. It didn't. What's coming requires exactly who they've become. The appointed hour is here. This message will demolish the lie that your best years are behind you, that you missed your window, that it's too late to matter. What I'm about to reveal isn't encouragement, it's prophecy. It isn't motivation, it's activation. The cosmic clock you've been measuring yourself against has nothing to do with divine timing. And divine timing just struck your hour. Right now, this moment, the alignment is complete. Heaven has been waiting for you to reach exactly this age. The years you thought you wasted. Those were the years heaven was using to forge you. Every closed door was divine protection from wrong assignment. Every delay was strategic positioning. Every too late was actually not yet. But now you are ready, and the universe is responding. Like this video now. Because what unfolds next will either shatter the timeline prison you've been living in, or confirm you prefer the familiar cage of "I'm too old." Like it now. In Exodus chapter 3, Moses is 80 years old. He's been a shepherd 40 years after fleeing Egypt, where he spent first 40 years as prince. 80 years total. From every human measure, he's used up his time. Then God shows up in fire that doesn't consume and says, Now I'm sending you to Pharaoh. Now you lead my people out. Now your real work begins. Not at 20 when you had energy. Not at 40 when you had ambition. At 80 when you have what energy and ambition can't produce: wisdom through failure, humility through obscurity, authority only age can carry. Moses argues, too old, too slow, wrong person. God says no, it has to be you. At exactly this age. With exactly this history. 40 years of privilege taught you how power works. 40 years of wilderness taught you survival when power is stripped. Now at 80, you're ready for 40 years leading people through wilderness you've mastered. The mathematics are divine. And here's what almost nobody sees. The divine was present with Moses through every season. Present in palace years when Moses had no idea those skills would matter decades later. Present in the murder that forced him to flee the 40 years tending sheep when he thought destiny was dead. Present in the belief he'd missed his calling, wasted potential. God was there in self-condemnation, regret, quiet, resignation to irrelevance. That same divine is with you, now saying everything you've been through every year. You thought you wasted every detour, every dream that died, every door that closed, every failure. All was preparation. You're exactly on time. The tears you cried alone when everyone else was celebrating their early wins. I counted them. The prayers you whispered in your car when you couldn't admit how lost you felt. I heard them. The nights you lay awake at 62 wondering if your life would mean anything. I was there. Every moment of feeling too old, too late, too passed over. I was collecting those like seeds. And now, those seeds are producing harvest you couldn't have imagined. Trust me with your age. Trust me with your timeline. What's coming requires every single one of those years. Here's cosmic truth. The universe operates on seasons unrelated to calendars. Oak doesn't produce acorns first decade. Vintage wine isn't ready first year. Diamonds form over millions of years. Timeline for transformation isn't measured in youth. It's measured in readiness. Ready isn't energy. Ready is depth, discernment, perspective, pattern recognition. These come from being 65, not 25. From living long enough to see cycles repeat. From failing enough to recognize what matters. From suffering enough to have real compassion. Your joints are stiffer, and that slowness isn't limitation. It's sacred refinement. You can't rush, so you choose carefully where to invest energy. That's precision built into your body by love. Your pace changed, and now you notice details you used to sprint past. You see patterns younger people miss. You recognize truth faster. This isn't you declining. This is you becoming concentrated. What was scattered across 1,000 pursuits is now focused into few that matter. The divine is present in the stiffness, the slower pace, using your aging to position you with precision for work that needs wisdom, not speed, and you're right on time. Pay attention to your body right this second. Notice your joints. Feel that stiffness. That's not your body breaking down. That's your body forcing you into sacred pace. Holy rhythm, intentional movement. Every ache is a teacher saying, stop rushing, choose better, move with purpose. Say it quietly. This slowness is divine refinement. I'm being taught precision. Notice your hands. Maybe arthritis, maybe less strength than before. These hands have built enough, carried enough, worked enough to have earned their rest and earned their wisdom. These hands now know what's worth holding and what to let go. Say, my hands have learned discernment. Their reduced grip is increased wisdom. Notice your energy level. Lower than it used to be, but listen, that's not depletion, that's concentration. You can't do everything anymore. So you do the right things. That's not weakness. That's power focused instead of scattered. Say, my strength has changed form. Quality over quantity. Less doing, more mattering. Notice how you breathe. Deeper now, slower, more deliberate. Your body is teaching you presence. Say, every breath is a choice to be here now, not scattered across yesterday and tomorrow. Comment. Yes, if you're ready to stop believing the lie that it's too late. These 3 letters, YES, carry frequency that registers in the angelic realm. When you type yes, you're not just engaging with content, you're activating covenant. Your yes signals heaven that you're choosing to be reclassified from past prime to entering prime. Angels are documenting who makes this declaration. Type yes now. 1 word, 3 letters. Let it come from your throat through your fingers into the realm where decisions shift destinies. Your yes activates divine response calibrated to your readiness. Type yes. Here are the 5 lies about age and timing that have been stealing your future. And I'm not giving you soft corrections. I'm giving you prophetic demolition. Lie 1. Your most important work happens in your youth. Culture screams this constantly. The prodigies, the young entrepreneurs, the people who made it by 30. But look at actual pattern. Abraham was 75 when God called him. Sarah was 90 when she gave birth to promise. Moses was 80 when leadership began. Caleb was 85 conquering mountains. Anna was 84 recognizing Messiah. Paul's most influential letters came from prison in later years. This isn't exception. This is pattern. Significant work happens when you're actually ready. Youth has energy, but lacks wisdom. Energy without wisdom builds empires that collapse. Wisdom with experience builds legacies that endure. Right now, love is saying, I don't need your youth. I need who you've become through years. You're not too late. You're precisely on time for work only someone who's lived as long as you have can do. Your age isn't limitation. It's authority. Your years aren't barrier. They're power. Lie 2. Physical limitations mean spiritual irrelevance. Your body doesn't move like it did at 30, so you've concluded your service is over. But consider Caleb at 85 saying, I am still as strong today as I was then. Was he literally as physically strong? No. He was saying, my strength changed form, but it's still strength. Mountain climbing strength became mountain-taking strategy. Your joints are stiffer, but discernment sharper. Pace slower, but aim more accurate. Energy lower, but focus clearer. You can't do everything anymore. So you do the right things. That's not limitation. That's maturity as superpower. The divine is using your aging to refine you from blunt instrument into precision tool. What's coming doesn't need you to run everywhere. It needs you grounded, centered-wise. To move with intention, not frenzy. That comes from age. Through age. Your physical changes aren't disqualifying you. They're positioning you for significance that doesn't need youth. It needs you. Share this video with 3 people immediately. 1 person who's given up because they think they're too old. 1 person younger who needs to see that age brings authority, not irrelevance. 1 person your age who's still fighting the years instead of leveraging them. Share now. When 3 people hear that divine timing doesn't match cultural timelines, when 3 people simultaneously realize the lie they've been believing, it creates a frequency shift. A collective awakening. That's how movements start. Do it. Lie 3. You wasted too many years to recover. You see mistakes, failed relationships, wrong careers, abandoned dreams. Years on wrong path. And you think I squandered so much time. But Moses spent 40 years in desert thinking he'd destroyed his destiny. 4 decades believing he'd thrown away purpose. Those were the years that taught him wilderness leadership. Every single year you think you wasted was required curriculum. That job you hated taught you what matters. That relationship that fell apart taught you human nature and your capacity to survive a loss. Those years struggling gave you compassion. Successful people never have. Nothing was wasted. Everything was formation. The divine was present, collecting lessons, building skills you didn't know you were learning. Love doesn't need perfect resume. Sacred needs real experience. Real wounds that healed. Real failures that taught humility. Those weren't wasted years. Those made you who you are now. And who you are now is exactly who's needed for what's coming. You're not making up for lost time. You're finally ready to use everything the time taught you. Every detour was divine curriculum. Every delay was strategic timing. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. And the preparation is complete. Lie 4. Younger people are naturally more valuable. You see someone 30 years younger doing impressive work and think they're the future. I am the past. I should step aside. But wisdom honors elders as essential, not obsolete. The tribe needs youth's energy and age's wisdom. You don't compete, you complement. They run fast. You see far. They work long hours. You work with precision. They have passion. You have perspective. Both matter. The divine isn't replacing you. Love uses different generations for different roles. Your role at your age is irreplaceable. What you know from living can't be downloaded or taught quickly. It's earned through years. You have that. You're not obsolete. You're essential. Stop measuring yourself against youth. You're supposed to be you at this age, offering what only this age provides. And what this age provides is irreplaceable. Lie 5. It's too late to start something new. This is the crushing belief. The one that keeps you frozen. Whatever you were supposed to do, you should have started 20 years ago. Now it's too late to learn new things, launch new ventures, make new contributions, but listen to the actual evidence. Abraham started his journey at 75. Moses started leading at 80. Caleb conquered mountains at 85. Anna's most significant moment came at 84 when she recognized the Messiah everyone else overlooked. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 62. Laura Ingalls Wilder published her first book at 65. Grandma Moses started painting at 76 and became one of America's most celebrated folk artists. You're not too late. You're at the age where you finally know enough to do it right. When you start something at 25, you're guessing. When you start something at 65, you're building on 40 years of accumulated wisdom. That's not a disadvantage. That's a massive advantage. You know what works. You know what matters. You know what's worth your time and what's distraction. You're not scattered anymore. You're focused. And the divine knows exactly what you're being called to start now. Love knows it needed to wait until you were this age, had this experience, learned these lessons, earned this wisdom. It's not too late. It's exactly the right time. The appointed hour isn't behind you. It's here. Right now. What you're being called to start to build, to create, to speak, to teach, to lead. It required every year you've lived to prepare you. And the sacred is with you in the starting, saying, now, finally, now you're ready. Let's begin. Not tomorrow. Today. This moment. The green light has been given. What was held back is being released. What was locked is opening. What seemed impossible is becoming available. And it's happening now, because now is when you're ready. Patricia, 67, Boston. After her husband died, she thought her life was over. 3 years just existing. Then, something shifted. She'd always wanted to paint, but never had time. At 67, she took her first art class. Teacher was 40 years younger. She felt ancient, ridiculous, but she kept showing up. 2 years later, she had a small gallery show, sold 3 pieces. She says, I thought my life ended at 64 when he died. Turns out that was intermission. The second act is happening now. At 69, I'm painting. Every brushstroke feels like resurrection, like proof it's not too late, like evidence something in me is still alive. The divine didn't make her young. Love showed her that creation doesn't have an age limit, that beauty can be made at any age, that purpose doesn't expire. What you start now, what you create now, what you become now, it requires every year you've lived to be ready for, and you're ready. And what's coming for you isn't one breakthrough, it's divine avalanche. One confirmation revealing the next, revealing the next. One door opening to another, opening to another. Overflow, pouring into every area that's been dry. You're not just receiving late blooming significance. You are the blessing. Your transformation at this age will be evidence younger people need. Your breakthrough will be proof that divine timing trumps cultural timelines. You're not just getting a testimony. You're becoming one. What happens in your life from this point forward will make others believe it's possible for them. That's not pressure. That's purpose. You're not the end point. You're the beginning of what heaven wants to show a generation that's been lied to about age and worth. Subscribe to this channel right now and ring the bell, because this is appointed hour, and tomorrow I'm releasing a message that will show you exactly what to do with this revelation. If you don't subscribe, you'll miss the practical steps that turn this prophetic word into lived reality. Angels are tracking who moves from inspiration to implementation. This isn't just content to feel good about. This is activation. Subscribe now. Ring the bell. The appointed hour requires appointed action. Your body is holding the truth about your readiness right now, and love is present in every sensation. Notice your joints one more time. That stiffness isn't failure. It's your body saying, I'm teaching you sacred pace. Precision over speed, intention over frenzy. Put your hand on those stiff joints and say out loud, this is divine refinement. I'm being positioned for work that needs wisdom, not youth. Notice your slower pace. You don't rush anymore. You can't. And that's not loss. That's your body forcing you into the rhythm where real work happens. Say, my pace is holy. My slowness is strategic. I'm moving with divine timing now. Notice your hands again. They've done enough to have earned rest, enough to have learned what matters. Say, these hands know what's worth holding now. Their wisdom exceeds their strength. Notice your breath. Deep, slow, measured. That's not exhaustion. That's presence. Say, I breathe with intention. Every inhale is choice to be here fully. Now put both hands over your heart. Feel it beating. That heart has survived so much, lost so much, endured so much, and it's still beating, still willing to try, still open to what comes next. Say this, I am not too old. I am not too late. My time is here. The appointed hour is now. Every year prepared me. Every pain positioned me. Every delay was divine timing. I'm ready. The divine is ready. What comes next requires exactly who I've become, and I'm stepping into it now. May you know with unshakable certainty that the lie of too late has no power over you anymore. May Moses at 80 become your mirror. May Caleb at 85 become your evidence. May every person who started late, bloomed late, mattered late, become proof that divine timing doesn't match cultural timelines. May the tears you cried alone, believing you'd wasted your life, be counted as the tears that watered the seeds now producing harvest. May every closed door you mourned be recognized as divine protection from wrong assignments. May every delay that broke your heart be understood as strategic positioning for right timing. May your stiff joints teach you sacred pace. May your slower movement reveal holy rhythm. May your aged hands show you they've learned to hold what matters and release what doesn't. May you breathe into this moment knowing you're not behind schedule. You're exactly on time. May the divine presence that walked with Moses through palace murder exile, 40 years of sheep, and finally the burning bush, be the same presence walking with you right now, saying, now, your appointed hour, your time to begin what all the years prepared you for. May you stop apologizing for your age and start leveraging it. May you recognize that your years aren't your barrier. They're your authority. Your scars aren't your shame. They're your credentials. Your age isn't your limitation. It's your qualification. May what you start now be something only someone who's lived this long could start. May it carry the weight of wisdom, earn the depth of compassion, learn the authority of years survived. May younger people learn from you, and you learn from them, and may the tribe be complete because every generation brings what only that generation can bring. And may you walk forward from this moment knowing the appointed hour is here. Moses was 80 when the real work began. You're exactly the age you need to be for what begins now. It's not too late. It's exactly on time. And love is with you, has always been with you, will be with you in every step that follows. The wait is over. The preparation is complete. Your time is here. Final actions like this video, because your agreement matters. Comment. Yes, because your declaration activates what's coming. Share with 3 people because collective awakening amplifies individual breakthrough. Subscribe and ring the bell because this is appointed hour and every message builds on what came before. Do it now, not later. Now, because the appointed hour doesn't wait. It arrives. And it's here. You're not too old. You're precisely aged. Not too late. Exactly on time. Not past your prime. Entering it. The years prepared you. The divine positioned you. And now, right now, what all those years were building toward is ready to emerge. Welcome to your appointed hour. Moses at 80. You at exactly the age you are. Both chosen, both prepared, both right on time. Let's begin.